Hello and welcome. Today, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 Civics Questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We have mixed them up in random order to help you prepare effectively. Let's get started and ace that test together. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more helpful videos.
What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. When was the Constitution written? 1787. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Who vetoes bills? The President. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15th. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Who was the first president? George Washington. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. In what month do we vote for president? November. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. We elect a president for how many years? 4. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves.